Your boy Kachi coming to you live.
Welcome guys, welcome back to another video. Saryn Prime 2.0, Saryn rebuilt, redone, reworked, whatever you want to call it as far as what this video is concerned, because I actually made another video as far as with Saryn some time ago. The build was good, but then I said to myself, how can I improve upon the build, right? How to make her, you might as well say, stronger if you combined all of her elements together to make it into one gigantic toxic explosion of epic proportions. Well, you could say I practically done that, but then I just improve upon it. Now this Saryn 8th former build, you might as well say, why 8th former? Remember the last time my prime flow wasn't maxed out. Now that it is, some mods couldn't fit in, so I had to former her. So now with that being done, she's pretty much finished. I thought I was done the other time, but I was like, damn, gotta put in another former again. So Saryn Prime 2.0 for me is complete. Now the essentials are still there: prime continuity, prime flow. You're gonna need your stretch and overextend, obviously. You're gonna need streamline for the efficiency, you know, if you want to conserve your energy. Power drift. But the mod that makes the difference for her, in my opinion, is growing power. Now, in order for all of this to work for me, and at the same time with Saryn, is all about timing the way how I use her now. Because normally in her aura slot she would have like that D polarity, but I pretty much formed her in order to make that slot a plain slot, so I could just put whatever I want to put in there. I could put growing power, I could put corrosive projection, I could put whatever I want in that slot. So I made her so versatile, depending on what mission I do, whatever situation, I could just put the aura slot in there for whatever reason. So growing power now. As we all know what growing power does, status proc, increase power strength by 25%. Now, here is the thing. When it comes to Saryn, and like I said, it's all about timing pretty much as how I use her. As we all know, her ultimate miasma deals that damage, and obviously per tick, you'll see the enemy start to dwindle as far as with health. Now, pretty much how I make this work for me. Some of y'all already know this, some of y'all don't know it. You get 200% bonus damage when you use miasma, of course, if they're procced with viral, and if they're also procced with toxin. So you're talking about 200% bonus damage on top of your miasma, because your miasma deals the 100%. You can look it up on the wiki. There's a whole bunch of stuff explaining as to how it actually does, but I pretty much know about this. But at the same time, growing power, since now that's added onto this, yeah, see where I'm going with this. So miasma 100%. When you have the viral and the radiation, not radiation, the viral and the toxin, 200%. Now here's the other element that you gotta factor in. When you have your molt out there, you know, you put your spores on it, whatever the case may be, and then you just let it loose. Spread the viral all over the place. Cool. Now, here's the other thing now. You wait for your molt to get damaged to a certain degree. If it has a little bit of health or half health and lower, that is when you get more out of your miasma, because the molt, it increases, your miasma increases damage so far as how much molt is taking damage. So the more damage your molt takes, your miasma increases as far as with power, because when you release it with it, when you're in range, molt gets exploded and then you deal the damage. Now with all of that being done, you practically do close to 400% damage when you do molt being damaged and use miasma. So that's 400%. Now, the other 25 now, growing power. So now you're talking about adding an additional 25% of damage onto your miasma for 6 seconds now. When that 6-second window is up, if everything goes the way it goes, viral, toxin, your molt has been damaged, growing power kicks in. You have that 6-second window. If everybody's still alive or they're about to die or whatever, or if they have half health, miasma the place. You will see everything just drop. I'm talking you have just dealt over 425% worth of damage on them on top of your miasma. That's a lot of damage right there. And at the same time, the ticking effect. This is why prime continuity is nice on Saryn, because again, you got all of that, and at the same time the duration per tick, 3-4 seconds, whatever, depending on how much duration you put in. So I had to calculate all of this in my head to see if it actually works with the growing power. And man, oh man, you're talking about serious damage. Growing power, I like it on Saryn. It is crazy how much damage you do. And I'll put it up somewhere in the video, and also probably at the same time the build for my Saryn, so y'all can go and look at it. You could use it yourself, test it as far as with your playstyle. So this is practically my Saryn Prime 2.0 rebuilt.